Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's Stamping 101 with a big background stamp set. It was brought up to my attention that it's hard sometimes to get a good image with a big background stamp. Well, I show in different video when I'm using the background stamp, but I decided to do just one quick video just about background stamp. For me, my thumb of rule, or whatever we say that, a lot of time I say if the stamp set is bigger than your hand, it's better that you leave it down. So I like to leave my stamp set down and bring the ink to it. Usually we bring the stamp to the ink pad, but this way I'm going to stamp this. Voila. And I'm going to bring the paper to the stamp, like this. Then I take a piece of scrap paper and I'm going to rub. Or another way that you can do it, it's take your brayer and brayer it. So that way you can have it the center of the stamp. That's where that usually we get a tough time to do impression. See, it is perfect. Cannot get any better than that. Well, let's cut another piece of paper here and I'm going to show you the difference. So I got another piece of paper, but I want to do another set to show you something else. Okay, let's move this aside. And by the way, the color of choice of the paper today, it's vanilla, very vanilla. Okay, now we're going to do like usually what we do. So I would ink this. And another thing though, it's so easy that you put more pressure on the side and then you get your line. So I would get this, take this, put it down, and then put a good pressure. And you can see I got lighter a few places, but this is pretty good. This I don't have any, so it's still very good. But a lot of time you don't have a good image. So now that was the dictionary stamp set. Now I want to show you with the world map. And this time, a lot of time when it's a big stamp set, we want different color. Well, here's Lost Lagoon. Gonna go here, there, and there. And then I got Pierre Pizzazz, but I don't want to mix them. So I'm just gonna go about where I see I won't mix them. But what I'm gonna do different on this one, I'm gonna use a sponge. So let me use a sponge here. So now I got my Pierre Pizzazz punch. And you want to make sure you don't go too much over the blue, because then your sponge is going to get the bluish. So I'm going to go aside there to make sure it's not. Now so I got Lost Lagoon. I should have really start with my Pierre Pizzazz because it's way lighter. You start with the lighter, go to the darker. So I should have started with my Pierre Pizzazz, then go with my Lost Lagoon. And now I got soft suede here, and I'm just going to add a bit here and there. Okay, now because the stamp is so big, it took me a bit longer than a regular stamp. What I'm going to do is huff on it. Then bring my paper to it. And again, I'm going to use my, and why do I use a scrap paper? It's because you still see some on the side there. I don't want to get my hands all dirty. And usually I just use my hand, but like I said, you can always use your brayer and roll it. Now let's remove this. Peel that up and voila. See, now I get all my different tone in it. So you can use multiple color on a big background stamp. It's all dandy and fine. It's just that, see, I'm upside down. So I'm going to use it this way. That's it. And so you can use it many ways. But the best tip that I can give you for a big background stamp, it's leave the stamp down and bring the ink to it. So now while I get you here, I'm going to finish a quick card. So what I'm going to do, I pre-done the basic butterfly there, very, very simple. But first, let's reach for the stamp set that matched that. So, excuse me. Oops. I'm going to use that, I think it's a fern, because it's just 5 minutes in the video. I get time, right? And then I'm going to use my Pierre Pizzazz. And I want to go light, though, because I want the focus to be on the butterfly. And then I'm going to use, in that stamp set, we get Sending You Good Wish. Sending Wish Your Way. So I'm going to use that with, I think that's Blackberry Bliss that I get. No, it's not Blackberry Bliss. It is Rich Razzleberry. So I just reach for my Rich Razzleberry. Uh-oh. Here we go. And I'm going to stamp this right here. Voila. Excuse me. And where did I do? Here's my glue dots. One here. So you cannot get any more simple than... Okay, do you know what happened to my glue dots? It's because I cut my butterfly with that dryer sheet, and it leave like a little film in the back. And sometimes the glue dot don't want to stick to that. You really have to press R to get your glue dot. I was like, what happened? And that's the reason why. See? Super quick and simple. So really, this would go for the Stamp on the Go and Stamping 101. Hope you enjoyed this. Oh, see, I had two little spots not punch out. It did, but it just, usually it come all right out. Voila. This is it, my friend. Hope I inspire you to use the big background stamp set. And it doesn't matter if it's a big background stamp. I would say anything quite big. Let me reach one. Like this birthday balloon one. Even this, if you don't have a good impression, leave it down and bring the paper to it. And it's going to make life a lot easier for you to get a good impression. Well, this is it, my friend, for today. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend.